I was folding napkins when he said it, her father's voice dripping with that lazy arrogance old men mistake for charm. "Look at this failure," he sneered, camera aimed straight at me. Recording. He's always been a servant. The laughter that followed cut deeper than the words. Hers, my wife's. Then her brothers joined in, heads tilted back, wine spilling on their shirts. And she didn't stop them. Didn't even look my way. I just stood there, holding the silverware, steady, silent, listening. That night, he posted the video on Facebook, caption and all. By morning, the comments section had turned into a circus of mockery. Old classmates, neighbors, co-workers, all laughing. And still, she said nothing. So when I left, it wasn't rage that walked me out the door. It was silence. Cold, deliberate silence. We met back in college. She said she loved my patience, my quiet strength. She said I made her feel safe, that I was her calm in the chaos. I believed her. I believed in those long nights, whispering dreams over takeout and unpaid bills. She said I was her anchor. I didn't realize she meant I'd be the weight, holding her down. I worked hard, saved, built, bought a house her parents approved of, a car her brothers borrowed. A life that looked good on paper. But inside that house, her gaze began to drift. First toward her phone, then toward her father's approval. The first Rayall crack appeared last year. A message I wasn't supposed to see. A group chat titled Thanksgiving Plans. Her brother had written, "Let's make sure the servant is useful this year." She replied with a laughing emoji. I didn't confront her. You don't shout at a spider. You watch where it spins. After that dinner, I went home alone. I opened the joint accounts, the one she thought I never touched. Her mother called the next morning, panicked. "Why can't I withdraw $2,000 from your account?" "Your, not our." That was all the confirmation I needed. I didn't explode. Not the way they expected. I hung up, logged in, and started my work. 3 years earlier, I'd added her parents as authorized users. It made her happy. Made them trust me. They used my card for emergencies. Apparently, vacations and golf clubs counted as emergencies. So did Botox. I let it continue. I wanted records, patterns, proof. By the time I was ready to walk away, I had everything. Screenshots, bank statements, withdrawals, all in their names. Fraud, if you look closely enough. So I filed quietly, revoked every access point, closed the accounts, froze the cards, moved my savings into a new LLC she didn't know existed. Her father's emergencies turned into evidence. 2 weeks later, he received a letter, bank investigation, then another from the IRS. By the time they pieced it together, it was too late. The house deed was already in a trust under my name. Her name gone from everything. She found out at the grocery store. The joint card declined. She called that night, screaming, crying, bargaining, the holy trinity of guilt. I let her finish. Then I asked one question. "Did you laugh?" Silence. My old ally. Then I told her everything. How I tracked every so-called emergency, documented the misuse, and sent it all to the IRS. How their accounts were frozen. How her father's business, built on family loans, was now under federal audit. She threatened divorce. I told her it was already filed, uncontested. She'd sign it if she wanted to keep her family's name out of the fraud case. The next time I saw her was at the hearing. She looked smaller, drained. Her father didn't show. Too busy meeting lawyers. I imagine when the judge asked if reconciliation was possible, she looked at me like I was a stranger. I didn't look away. "No, Your Honor," I said. "Some things break quietly but permanently." A week later, the video disappeared. Her father deleted his Facebook entirely. But the internet doesn't forget. Screenshots, comments, reposts. Now it was their turn to be the joke. And I didn't have to do a thing. Last night, I sat alone in my new apartment. No laughter, no insults, no hollow smiles. Just quiet. I poured myself a drink, set the glass down, and scrolled through my phone. Her father's company, bankrupt. Her mother, took out a mortgage. She moved back in with them. I should have felt triumphant, but I didn't. I just felt done. They took my dignity and called it weakness. I took their security and called it justice. Now, when I think back to that Thanksgiving, the table, the laughter, the flashing camera, I can finally smile, because while they mocked the servant, I was already setting the table for their downfall